Welcome back, duelists. I got another speed duel deck list for you today. And this time, we're going to go with none other than Maximilian Pegasus, the creator of the game himself. And if anybody knows, he's all about the tunes. So let's get into this real quick. So the first thing we're going to use, we're going to have the skill card Toon Mayhem from the newer structure deck. Then we're going to go ahead, we're going to run 3 copies Toon Masked Sorcerer, 3 copies of the Toon Mermaid, and 3 copies of the Toon Summoned Skull, and that's going to round out our monsters at 9. For spell cards, we're going to use 2 copies of Lure of Darkness, a single copy of Toon Rollback, obviously 3 copies of the Toon Table of Contents, and a double copy of Toon World. Rounding out our traps, the only trap we're going to be using is the Windstorm of Itaqua at 3. And you guys are getting tired of hearing this, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what 5 cards are right here. It doesn't matter, I just roll with the extra deck because, again, Waking the Dragons and pressuring the opponent, always a good option, always viable. Sometimes that's going to get you a win. If you were here just for the list of the deck, you guys are free to go. Class is totally dismissed. If you guys are here for the reasons why, sit back. It's only going to take another couple of minutes. Speed duel decks never take long. So, Toon Mayhem, one of the 2 Toon skills I was debating on. This one allows Toon World. Each time it would be destroyed the first time each turn. It will not be destroyed, and it was between this and the skill that is Toon World. I think it's actually called It's a Toon World. So we went with this just for the blanket protection. We got the Toon Masked Sorcerer. All of his text is irrelevant today. We just needed a Toon. He's searchable. He is Dark Attribute. He is good to go. If you were to use him, he cannot attack the turn he is summoned. If Toon World on the field is destroyed, he is destroyed. While I control Toon World and my opponent controls no Toon monsters, it may attack directly. And if it inflicts battle damage to the opponent, I draw a card. All fine and well, doesn't really matter today. Next up, Toon Mermaid. Again, we just needed a Toon. Cannot be normal summoned or set. This is one of the first generation of Toon monsters. So this is a special summon. And this is special summoned from your hand by attributing the same number of monsters needed for a tribute summon. In this case, 0, since it's a 4-star. And it can't attack the turn it's summoned. I gotta pay 500 life points to declare an attack with it. And if Toon World on the field is destroyed, destroy this card. Now, unlike the previous Toons, this can attack my opponent directly unless they have a Toon monster, regardless of whether or not Toon World is on my side of the field. However, if they do control one, I gotta target a Toon for the attack. And you'll note that the Toon Masked Sorcerer, being like a generation 2 or 3 Toon, isn't actually stating that. Again, we do not need her for any of this. We need her for the fact that she's going to special summon, because the whole setup here is to be able to tribute into the special summon for the Toon Summoned Skull. Toon Summoned Skull's our win condition here, and I'll explain that to you here in half a second. He's got all the same stuff you would expect him to be. He is always going to be treated as an Arcfiend card. Same effect as Mermaid, since he's Gen 1, cannot be normal summoned or set, special summon only from the hand while you control Toon World. The same amount of tributes as you normally need, this time 1. Cannot attack the turn it is special summoned, pay 500 life points to declare an attack with this card, and if Toon World on the field is destroyed, I destroy him as well. He can attack the opponent directly unless they have a Toon monster, at which point he must attack the Toon. Whew. Wow, that is a paragraph, and would you believe that Toons were released, especially these guys, in like the 3rd set of the games? Like, we had paragraphs back then, trust me. So, yeah, that's a whole lot to say that for 500 life points, I can take 2,500 of yours directly. And that's what we needed to hear. Now, we're using the Allure Darkness. We got 2 of them as opposed to having 6 targets that are dark in our deck with the Masked Sorcerers and the Skulls. We just need a skull to get the win off. So this is going to help us draw into cards. Obviously, we're going to need that. Rollback is another piece to the puzzle. This allows you to target one Toon that you control, and it may attack twice each battle phase this turn. So you activate this, you get your skull, pay 1,000 life points, hit twice, 5,000 direct, you're done. Game. One, we don't want to see this too often. It's very bricky, and due to the table of contents, absolutely searchable. So there's no need for more than one. Toon table, add a Toon card from deck to hand. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Best searcher in the game for like any deck. Toon World. Unfortunately, since we went with the Toon Mayhem, we are going to have to pay some life points to activate Toon World. 1,000 of them to be exact, and we're just going to run 2 copies of this. Just kind of, we need it to be there for consistency. I didn't want to play one and then not draw it and always have to use my Toon tables or hoping to draw into it off of a lure. So 2 was an appropriate ratio. It got me where I needed to go. And the last card in our deck today is going to be the Windstorm of Ataqua. Again, no adhesion trap hole this time around. Windstorm of Ataqua is going to help us with the turn that we need to be down for the opponent. So Toons can never seemingly attack the turn that they are played. So it is a 2-turn punch. And Windstorm of Ataqua is what's going to get you there. Changes the battle position of all face-up monsters on your opponent's side of the field. So unless you have the unfortunate luck of playing against the terror from the deep Mako Tsunami build, and water monsters just somehow not being affected by traps, this should help you overcome just about everything in the game outside of a very, very inopportune Thousand Eyes Restrict preventing you from attacking at all. But this will allow you to get over the fact that you need that one turn where you can't attack. So Dragon Caller doesn't matter. They could set up. You could set up. It doesn't matter who sets up. The first one to go isn't going to attack anyway. So you might as well go first. If you go second, it doesn't matter. You're still going to have your Windstorm. You're still going to sit all the dragons. Plus you'll have the draw. It's just better for you. So this is great. It's fun. I'm not sure how competitive this would be in the tiers of Speed Duel. But yeah, I'm not even going to bother showing those. It's definitely one of the more fun decks that I've had the pleasure of playing here in the last few weeks. And I like it. I'm pretty proud of it. Let me know what you guys think about it. If you guys have been enjoying any of this content, feel free to hit that sub button or leave me comments. I love responding to comments. It's one of my favorite things. Everybody makes fun of me because I'll giggle. Somebody will pick up on something that I said and repeat it to me. It's amazing. I laugh. It's fun. I love the fact that we're building a community here. And I can't wait to see this grow exponentially. So I will see you guys next video. I got some more work to do. There's still some more Speed Duel decks. I got to build you guys some more regular decks. I got to get out of here. I'll see you later.